You are about to see one of the greatest attacks I've ever seen. And I say that because it is so brilliant. It's brand new meta with the Electrone, the Ghost Electrone that our guys at Spartans Legacy came up with, Shahab himself, and DD is showing us. Now, if you've seen this video on YouTube, this came from Spartans Legacy. We got to thank Crunch Gaming. We got to thank, of course, Maxwell. We got to thank myself. And more importantly, the person to thank is Shahab himself because he came up with the idea. And this has taken meta by storm. A lot of people use this on all Town Hall levels. Town Hall 10, it's the weakest, I would say. But with this new OP meta, I mean, this is craziness. Who would have thought but DD himself? I mean, he massacred the base, and this has never been done before. And I'm about to show you what is happening. Now, typically on these Electrons, you're looking for... this would not be a base to do it. You'd be like, okay, if you bring in the blimp at 3, I don't know. They'll backtrack. I don't like bringing in at 3, right? Won't probably get the queen. It'll die out. The blimp will die out like right here at the air defense. There's black bombs. There's the singles. Won't get that much value. It's like, I don't know about that. So this does not scream Electrone to me. It's like, okay, I mean, if you release it here at maybe at the king pad, right? You release it at the king pad, it gets 2 air defenses down, but it gets stuck on the storages. It doesn't even get a single, probably backtrack, and then you don't even get the queen. What's going on? DD shows us. Oh my! I don't even know what to do. So here's the plan here. So to keep his blimp alive, he is going to do something and drop a hound in front of it here at 6 o'clock. The hound will tank for the blimp, and he's got loons behind that as well. So he will be able to pop the blimp right above the queen, and the value will be astronomical. He's going to double clone right up on the queen, and you're about to see the magic happen. I mean, I've never seen this. Heck, he could have... he was trying to swag so many spells. You'll find out here in a second. So look at this, guys. Here comes the hound out in front. Notice this perfect placement. Hound down, then blimp, then he's got loons. Now, these loons are to take care of the cannons, then the air defenses, right? This is OP meta, bro. No one's doing this. There goes the hound soaking up the black bomb. If that hit the blimp, and the blimp would have been hit by the 2 air defenses, this blimp would have died out right here above the air defenses. The value, as I said before, this is not a Electrone hit. This is not it. But look at this. Tanking for everything. Look at this madness, bro. Are you kidding me? Look at the placement. Wow. Destroys the queen, destroys the infernos. He gets expos down. Unbelievable. He almost gets the pathing. He might have gotten these air defenses down if he had good pathing. Unfortunately, the electric dragon, instead of pushing up towards these maybe the expos, it pushed back a little bit, so it did get hammered. It got the queen down, but that's about it. Would have gotten even more value if the Electrone went up, the electric dragon went up towards the expos. I mean, look at the chain reactions here. So this base is destroyed. Literally. One of the best openers I've ever seen in my life. Look. He destroyed everything at 6 o'clock. And he hasn't even placed his heroes down. I mean, I don't even know really what to say to that, except, like, that's amazing. Now, unfortunately, he does not get this air defense down. He didn't put a test wall breaker in there, so kind of hurt him. He lost. His queen wasn't able to break in and get that air defense, so that's too bad. But he's got the hound there. He's got one more hound. A little bit late, a little bit sloppy on his hound. So if he had timed it a little bit better, this hound should have been traveling across. So these loons right here wouldn't have been tagged. So that was the only, sloppy in the sense of he was a bit late, right? By a couple seconds. It could have maybe cost him in the end. Maybe, but it didn't because he only had 14 loons left to fly the rest of that base. So he would have had more. He would have had more loons up. I mean, that would have been the only difference. I mean, he still crushed it. Look, he's got 3, 6, 9, at least 12 loons up, I think. So still crushed it with a queen as well. So yeah, I mean that is how you Electrone. This is new meta, new. No one's doing this. Hound in front of the blimp? Wow. Wow. Way to go, DD. I mean, how to spot that? I mean, that's just, I don't even know how he did it. I mean, that's just very impressive. Very impressive how he did that. That's all I can say. The boy's a beast. Now, here's your typical standard Electrone attack that's going on here, okay? Standard Electrone, the Ghost Electrone, whatever you call it, cloning the Electric Dragon. Now, of course, you don't clone the Electric Dragon at Town Hall 10, only the Loons. At Town Hall 11 and 12, you clone the Electric Dragon, but at Town Hall 10, you can't. That's why it's not as viable always at Town Hall 10. Very base specific, of course. And he's going to clone right here, double clone. Rage, beautiful Rage. Going to get some huge value. Both Inferno Towers are down. Queen's going to snag some huge value here. Air Defense, Expo. I think she does get that Expo in the end, if she passed correctly, yeah. Ooh, gets the Wizard Tower. And the Expo? Whoa! She does. Impressive. So, this was a crush as well. Look at this, guys. I mean, the base is pretty destroyed. Not much left on the base. So as long as you are good with your Loon deployment and you know how to do your Hound deployment as well, these bases, like if you get that much value, this will be a 3-star, right? You just got to make sure you're good with your Loons and hastes. If you make mistakes or maybe you're new to Loon, using Loons, some people don't know how to use Loons. They really don't. They struggle with using Loons. That's how you can get some fails. So just be aware of that. He's got Hounds here. He's got one more Hound, a half-health Hound. So very nicely done. I mean, this was destroyed. He's got 15 Loons up or something with a half Hound left health. Plenty of pups down. Yeah, that is how you 3-star these bases. Electric Dragon. Beautiful hit. Very nicely executed with the King and Queen value is astronomical here at 3. Huge value. Way to go, Ryan. So that's it. The greatest Electric Dragon attack I have seen at Town Hall 10. Hands down, DD. I mean, there's nothing better than that. I don't know what else to say besides try it out, because that was just incredible. It's simply incredible. And new meta, I got to come up with a cool thumbnail, some sort of title, something. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. We need to pop those notification bells. Get them going, because we need it. I need you on my side to continue the push to making more content. Because without you watching, without you supporting, I can't do this forever. I want to grow the channel. I really do. So please get on out there. Help me out. Share these attack strategies with your clanmates. And we'll be back another day. Thanks again for watching. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, take care, guys. That's all I have to say. Halo out.